Hi, over the last few days, we have been sharing insights from ACID data based on a study done by researchers at IIM Ahmedabad. The researchers analyzed over 5 million data points from ACID of students from grades 3 to 10 over the years across different schools in India and across different years. So what did the study kind of tell? What we found was that girls outperform boys when it comes to science and when it is in the grades of 3 to 6, mostly the primary years, right? And when we started looking at the grades above that, as students go into high school, middle school and high school, what we've realized from data is that the trend actually flips. The gap widens where boys start to outperform girls. One key reason is how science itself evolves. It becomes more math intensive and more abstract. What it also shows us is that the difficulty in one subject doesn't remain isolated, right? When students struggle or find mathematics difficult or feel less confident about mathematics, it also spills over to their performance in science. Research also shows that this is not just because of ability gaps in students or in girls as a gender, right? There is so much societal stereotypism that happens in terms of how girls perceive mathematics, and that kind of shows us through data in our study as well. It points to more broader systemic factors where confidence gaps widens, where classroom participation by girls either reduces or becomes more uneven. There is also a reinforcing loop where girls get to see less of women in STEM fields. That leads to a lesser sense of belonging when they want to choose these fields, which then means there is a lack of engagement, which then also means less of these girls become leaders in STEM fields later, and the cycle kind of continues. This overall tells us a couple of things. First, this is not a capability issue, it's a system level issue that needs to be addressed. 2. Support in mathematics through the primary foundational years will mean a lot in terms of the girls' confidence in the subject, and that can then help them grasp concepts in science much better. While we address these systemic issues through policy, thoughtfully designed technology can also play a role, because technology doesn't differentiate by gender, and technology can also personalize learning for each student, thereby closing the learning gaps early on before they compound. The data comes from our assessments, the analysis comes from independent researchers, and together they point to one clear message, that potential is there. What matters now is how we design systems to support it.